In this episode, I want us to talk about few things, right? I want us to talk about Advocate Mnisi telling Judge Ratamo Kgwatleng that I'm tired of being bullied by you. I'm tired of you treating me like a child. I'm tired of being treated like this in this court. I am tired of this. I want you to note that I am not taking this kindly. I want you to note that this does not sit well with me. I'm a man. I have people that looks up to me. There are people who looks up to me as a father, a brother, as an uncle. There are people who looks up to me as a lawyer. Do not dim my light. Do not disrespect me. Please treat me with respect. That's all that Advocate Mnisi was trying to communicate in court, to say, the way you are treating me, you are humiliating me. And I don't like this thing. And I want you to take note that I have noticed this behavior. But it does not end there, or it does not stop there. I want you to look at this. Yarasan, I want you to focus on this perpetual behavior of the judge. I'm going to bring in there's the time when the judge was arguing with Advocate Mshololo, and Advocate Mshololo had to say, listen, you can do whatever you take. I don't care about your experience. Do you still remember that? So in this video, I've got those two videos that I want to insert, but I want to start with the one Advocate Mnisi. Then we will get into the one Advocate Mshololo, still with the same judge. Maybe we need to do a little bit of digging. We will definitely do a little bit of digging. But allow me at this particular juncture to start with Advocate Mnisi here.
And I specifically put it on record that that information is central to accused number one's case in cross-examination of Brigadier Gininda as it relates to the aspect of the confession and to some extent.
In the Val, I think. When he came here.
In Northwest,
sorry. When he came here, he used a car which was stationed in the police station there.
yes, they moved from Alberton Police Station.
That's it, from Alberton. And then there was the driver, ne?
Correct, my lord.
And the photographer.
And the photographer. That's
So you want to be those of the photographer?
No, my lord. I don't think the court understands me.
No, I understand you, because I'll
No,
tell you
I
why.
am-
Wait. You see, I remember this question being posed to Jonathan, who was in fact leading the Metro Police regarding their offering assistance to the police, SAPS. And this arose because Jonathan, he was being asked whether, when accused number 2 went to make it a confession, I think before Colonel Pafudi, Rapale, they wanted to know what was he driving. And then he says he was driving a metro car. And I distinctly remember they asked him whether that car has an AVL. And then he said, no, we don't drive cars with AVLs. I think that was also the evidence of Buthelezi. I remember that type of evidence. But if you want that subpoena then, because apparently you are saying, Mr. Balo,
I have actually not finished addressing the
I'm trying to
court.
help you. What is your problem?
I've not finished addressing the court, my lord.
You say you wrote a letter to him, is that not so?
It's an email, but I've not finished.
No,
If
wait.
the court were to give me an opportunity to finish.
I don't want time to be wasted. You say you wrote Baloy an email requesting information, is that not so?
Yes.
And he hasn't supplied it to you.
But I've not finished, my lord. If the court can give me time to finish.
Yeah, so what else do you want, sir?
I am frustrated, my lord.
By what?
By what the court is doing. I'm really frustrated. Because now the court is putting words in my mouth. Each time I'm trying to talk, then the court interjects.
But
now the court is talking about something that I'm not.
Okay, start from the beginning. Fine. Start from the beginning.
I know
Let's hear.
this is really frustrating. I'm really frustrated, my lord. I need to be very honest with the court. Each time I'm saying something,
Start from the beginning.
the court
Sir.
interjects.
Can you just address the issue?
And I'm sorry, my lord. I'm sorry. I think I must mention this without any fear of reprisal.
Yes.
I'm taking a very dim view on being treated like a child.
Yes, fine.
Yes.
Fine.
I'm taking a very dim
Fine.
view on this.
So you can hear that's the underlining tone from Advocate Mnisi to say, please respect me. Please understand that I am a man. Right. You know, we wouldn't have a problem with the judge maybe behaving the way he's behaving. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing formal because I was in court. Yeah, I had a court date today, right? We'll talk about it one day. We'll talk about it. Yeah, but I was in court today, so I had to wear formal. In case you're wondering, why is this guy wearing a formal today? No. I was in court. Okay, that's beside the point. So what I'm trying to say, what I'm saying to you is, the behavior would have been understandable, or we could have understood if everyone, including Baloyi, was treated that way. But when it comes to Baloyi, he's given a freeway. He's saying things, he's speaking in court. He does not get interjected the way other people get interjected. Yes, I want us to agree because we are honest. We are having an honest conversation. Even Baloyi, sometimes he does get interjected by the judge, but it's not as often as he will do to the rest of the lawyers in that court. They are getting a third, if not fourth treatment, while Baloyi is getting a first-class treatment, preferential treatment. He's just cruising nice in that court. That is what we have noticed. So it takes us back to the issue of Advocate Mshololo, where the same very judge had a go at Advocate Mshololo, and Mshololo was like, you know what, la. Hey, Shololo, but to judge, I've got this experience. I don't care whether you have this or that experience. It doesn't matter, right? But you know what I'm saying? I know some of you will accuse me of, where's the lack of evidence? Where's the evidence? Where are the bases of what you are saying? Don't worry, I have it here.
Mr. Mshololo, this is what I'm going to say to you. I've been on the bench for 20 years. I've practiced as an attorney for 30 years. I've never ever been accused of being a crook or dishonest. I was trained by, amongst others, Charles Casson, Mohammed, Bezos. They taught me to be honest in this profession.
My Lord,
No, I'm just telling you who I am.
My Lord, I'm also an advocate.
Yeah, fine. Please don't answer me, please.
I'm also defending the accused.
Yeah,
I
fine.
raised an objection on the basis of fairness. I have a right also to stand up and raise that objection.
Fine, you have.
We all have different experiences.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Okay, we come back at 2.
This has been ongoing. I don't understand why. Because under Judge Maumela, right, you will swear that these people have told themselves that we are going to court and we are going to show them, right? And guys, we are not asking something that we have not seen from judges. Right, we are not asking a behavior that we don't know. It's not like we are mad. It's not like we are asking something that it has never been done by judges. I've made examples after examples after examples of judges who conduct themselves in a manner that it demands you to respect them. They don't have to tell you to respect them. They don't have to tell you that they've got experience. Just by the way they conduct themselves. I said to you, look at the judge who's presiding over the case of Ubafana. That judge, man, he's got that thing. Yeah, respect me, I'm here. He doesn't go around boasting about it. I said to you, look at the judge that is presiding over the case of Jacob Zuma versus Billy Downer and this journalist. I may not agree with his with the judgment, but I cannot falter the judge on his behavior. I said to you, look at the judge presiding over the case of AKA. I may not agree with, because I thought he was going to release them on bail. I may not agree with the outcome of that decision, but I cannot falter him on his behavior, right? Look at the judge presiding over the case of Thabo Baxter. I cannot falter the man on his behavior. Look at the judge, guys. Come on. This one, he's just taking a cup. Judge Erasmus. Jocelyn Smith. We are not asking something that is not there, guys. We are asking something that is there. We have seen other judges behaving in a manner that it makes us feel like, when they mention the word judicial, you don't even want to see who's going to come. Just when you bring those judges, once you bring those judges about Judge Erasmus, we kind of feel like, hey, are you okay? Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? The respect that judge command, you understand? I can never, even if I'm just called in his court, not because I'm arrested, but I can never appear before that judge, casual. I want to be formal when I appear before him. I make an example, I was not before him today. But I'm saying, I want to be formal before him because it's a sign of respect. That judge command respect, guys, right? That is what we are asking. We are asking this because we are selfish of the judicial. We want them to be, to have this, to be highly regarded, and we want them to behave that way, because they are the last line of defense, right? So when we have complaints in the judge or in the High Court, Pretoria High Court under case 636/10/2014, we are not just complaining because we are of the accused. Yes, we concur that we believe that the accused are not the right accused. Yes, we believe that. But some of us, like myself, I think I'm learning, if I'm not that objective gay, but I'm learning to be as objective as possible. I will understand if a judge was to send them to prison, even though I wouldn't have agreed with that judgment. But at least, I will understand if you treated them with respect, with dignity, with all these things. You know what I'm saying? That's all we're asking. Even if the judgment was written on day one. But in between, please, treat these people with respect. That's all that we're asking. I don't know whether it's too much to ask. Please tell me in the comment section below whether this is too much to ask. But we've seen other judges behaving exactly that. Those judges, if you were to be called by the judge in the Jacob Zuma trial, even the way he speaks, you tell that, man, I'm talking about our own black people, the way they speak, the way the judge speaks, man, it says, hey, I'm a judge. You know what I'm saying? But this thing, it's good for us to be reminded that, hey, I'm a police officer, I am a judge. In a right way, that judge reminds you that, you know what, I am a judge. The judge presiding over the AKA, I'm talking about black judges, guys. Because when we talk about the others, maybe they are white. Let's come back to our own black judges. Come on, man. I may not agree with what that judge said, the judgment, but I do agree with the behavior. He conducted himself in a right way. I'm talking about black judges, guys. The judge that presided, there was a time, I don't know whether it was managing the trial, that judge who will call Thabo Baxter is black, right? Before I think there was also a female, but the one who was black, I think he was managing the trial. Guys, come on. Even when he was talking to Thabo Baxter, you know what I'm saying? You know, you don't get the feeling that Thabo Baxter is a criminal. You get the feeling that Thabo Baxter, I'm treating you like a human being. To me, you are a human being. It doesn't matter, you know, what you have done, but you're still a human being. I can still sentence you, but you're still a human being. That's what we are asking for. In case anybody from all over the world, from all these judicial divisions, maybe in Gauteng, maybe in maybe in Pietermaritzburg, anyone that happens to come across this video, if you want to understand what is it that we are crying for, we are not saying, you understand? Because we can't change you. We are not saying change your judgment because we can't change you, right? We understand that we must follow legal processes. Take the matter to SCA. To those who doesn't know what SCA stands for, it stands for Supreme Court of Appeal. We understand that this matter might end up at SCA. But in between, we want professionalism, good treatment, like the judges that I've just mentioned. In case you don't understand, look at the behavior of the judges that I've just mentioned. We can't falter them, even if you don't even if you don't agree with their judgment, but their behavior, you cannot question it. That's all that we're asking.